welcome along, everybody. How are we doing? Oh, wow. What a great start. Yeah, microphone updated, software all updated on that. Managed to pick that up. That's good. So, yeah. Right, so episode today, that was awesome. Smallest of rule changes has made the whole thing completely different. So in a best of 3 match, you can only pick up a team perk once in the best of 3. Massively changed things. Means that so many more tactics are going to come out, and it's going to be really, really interesting. I'm looking forward to it. We should have mic now. There should be microphone now. There's still microphone. There's now microphone. You can hear it. Right, shall we say hello to everybody who's here now that I know that my microphone is working, although my internet connection isn't. Good news is I have letter from a fiber company. They're starting to install the fiber in the area. So hopefully not long now until we're all connected up and have a lot better internet connection. Right, let's see who we've got here. Felix Farming Life, welcome along. Tateko, welcome along. Morena 2, welcome along. FarmCatGR, welcome along. King Scorpion, welcome along. You Show Off 2, welcome along. Pray for Death, welcome along. Voxbull, welcome along. King Scorpion, welcome along. Netsound 19, welcome along. Richard Dower, welcome along. Jason Stevens 2209, welcome along. Tazoslo, welcome along. Jude, welcome along. Netsound 19, thank you for resubscribing with Twitch Prime for your 30-second month. You are awesome. Yeah, there is a little bit of a delay in the stream because my internet connection is currently running slow at the moment. So yeah, there is a bit of a delay. Hopefully things will smooth out and eventually it'll catch up. So it will run a little bit behind, but it's running at like 1000 kbps at the moment when it should be running at 3. It's actually running at like 200-300. So, oh, I want to look at this before I go any further. Where? Not in the multiplayer. Farms and pictures. Where did you post it, Richard? Ooh, wow, Klaus, that's a really lovely picture. Oh, in here, maybe? Oh. Wow, did you do a review or did you do an update? I'll have to watch that, Richard. I will have a look at that. Yeah, that's a half hour video. But I'll have a look at that later. That'll be cool. It's not Wi-Fi, dude, it's 4G. It's absolutely awful. What is that? I had something, I thought that was a wasp for a moment, but it was just a sort of a weird bug. Oh, it has no working dashboard lights. Well, it's, yeah, I'll say this, Richard. It's a hell of a lot better, that mod, than any of the other David Brown mods that have come out. So much better. To the point where I can get away with no working dashboard lights. Did they have working dashboard lights of that age in the mid-70s? I'm not sure they did. If the dials work, but I'm not sure those dashboard dials lit up in the 70s. Wouldn't surprise me. Right, I have just got to double check something. I've got these need updating quickly, so let's update these mods. Hopefully these are both small ones, so they should. It's your private edit. Hey, Kermit the Frog, welcome along. Don't know why these are taking forever to update. We're not going to be using this tonight, so yeah, I think we'll go straight in and let that update in the background. We've got 174. Yep, that's fine. I turned those off. Otherwise, everything else is good. Right, so we have got, I think we're 2nd day of February, so we need to finish off. We need to do as much mulching as we can tonight, and we need to get a plough working on that other field. So we might have to borrow another 5,000 to get a hired worker with the T6 ploughing that field. If we can do that, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be in a good place. Yeah, because March we absolutely have to get the spring wheat in. Don't I go spring wheat or spring? I might go spring barley actually, but we need to get the barley in. And basically what 3 months. I don't think the 1974 David Brown had a beeper. I don't remember any of I don't remember any of the David Browns we had on the farm having beepers. Yeah, it really is the best one so far. To the point where I'm looking and going, ooh, I could use that on a series. What I love is when my internet connection drops to 0. Oh, it's been wonderful fun the last few days. It's just, yeah. I'm looking forward to 600 megabits per second, going back up to a 1080p. This is the thing. If we went up to a reasonable internet connection again, wouldn't have to upgrade the main PC. I'd still want to, but I wouldn't have to. That's the thing. Right. So, we need to get this field finished, and then we need to get the time up. Do 5 times. And once we got this field finished, mulching. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of work with this T7245 today. And we're going to be getting the T6 on the plough once we've finished this mulching, but we need to mulch this first, because I can't mulch after I've ploughed. So we'll get field 31 finished. Oh, excuse me. And then we'll be able to go from there. Yeah, nothing back then had that kind of stuff. Has it snowed overnight? It might have snowed overnight. That's going to make mulching this interesting. Especially we've got more snow on the way. We're going to have to mulch through the snow, but that's not a huge problem. Oh, do you know what is a huge problem, though? Wow. Yeah, I need to come out of the game quickly. Let's save that. The Logitech software is updated, and as a result, the dead zone on my wheel is reset. That's really horrible. That's really, really horrible. Multiplayer will be on Wednesday next week because we have a special guest joining us on the stream for Wednesday. Until it's officially announced, I can't tell you who, but it's a Wednesday night and we have a special guest. So I will let you guys guess as to who that might be, which is really cool. But that's why it's moved to Wednesday. Also, Friday this week, I will be doing, I'll be on here because A, because I'm due to be out Saturday night, and B, because GD isn't streaming at the moment. But I'm not planning to do that. Hey, Lead Dog, welcome along. Right, options. So for all those asking on how to set up your wheel, here it is. G923 racing wheel, dead zone. I'll take this down to 2%. Sensitivity, yeah. Accelerator, yeah. Those dead zones are fine. So apply that, yes. Saitek side panel, yeah, that's all right. Mouse. Okay, good. Now we can go. That is just, it is just absolutely horrible. That. What was for supper, Farmer Kev? For supper this evening, oh yeah, it was a burger from the local kebab shop. Really nice. Paul Sinclair, thank you for resubscribing for your 22nd month with Prime Gaming. You are awesome. To anybody who had, I watched Picard, this week's Picard episode before the stream this morning before FSL. Oh my god, no spoilers at all, but oh my god, is that series good. It's season 3 is just awesome, and if you've seen it, you know what I'm on about. Right, we can jump straight back into our tractor. We will bring the menu up. Should be able to, yeah. Oh. How do I? Okay. Yeah, that's loaded it. Good. Yeah. Now we kind of need this ground to thaw in order for us to wow. You need to get a front weight on this. Where's my front weight gone again? Oh, wow, what the heck? Yeah, that's all kinds of slidey. I'm not bad, thank you, Paul. Oh, we may not be able to do this in this weather. The tractor is sliding. In fact, no, that's not even sure that's the correct angle. Oh no, we can't do this in this weather. Oh no. Yeah, look at that. We're back heavy, and we need to go and sort this out. This episode this morning is working. Oh, it was fantastic. You know what? Yeah, exactly, Jesse. Oh my lord. So yeah, this cannot be done in the snow. We have got to let everything warm up. We also need to sort out the front weight on this tractor. Something is reset and it is it's removed the front weight. So we'll get this into the workshop as well to stop this being so rear heavy. I did sell off all the John Deere weights. This does not have a front 3-point. This has just a weight bracket. My weight bracket has disappeared, or the weights on my weight bracket have disappeared. We do need to go and buy some weights though. I sold off the John Deere weights for a good reason. Wonder if we have some milk to sell yet. We'll go and check that out. But that is just marginally annoying. Whoa. Yeah. That is marginally annoying that we are unable to get that job done today. That is going to delay us. Thankfully, that field is one we can take a little bit longer to do. But I could do with mulching the other fields. And we only have this tractor as well. Right. Let's look at this. Customize. So this should have attaches. Yeah, it should have that front weight on it. So I want to leave that on it. Also, this is a blue power. Yep. T7245. Michelin standard tires, front weight, no front loader, no Isaria. Yes, the GPS. Yeah. Okay. Rim color should be blue power. Why is that costing me? Oh, it's costing me 2,000 for the front weight. No. Ah, okay. I think that's because I've updated this. We'll park it in here for now. Your video the other night with your lime. Why did I not use? Oh, that's a very good point. I don't know why I didn't end up using that. Right. How much milk have we got? 1,200 litres, so not much milk at all. In which case, we need to get some money in. Our best bet for that then is... Oh, really? Field 48. I can't do that job either. We are a little bit stuck here today because we... How's our feed? Animals are healthy, but the milk is low. So we've not produced much milk. We can't do much with our fields because our fields are all really well, everything's frozen and we got snow. How bad is the snow shower going to be today? This is one of those times where, oh god, wow. Okay, I need to find, in fact, we're about to get a snow shower. There it is. So it's going to snow most of the day. I need to figure out where we're going from here. Okay, right. In which case, let's have a look at what we have to do around the farm that needs to get done. Hey, IDK, welcome along. How much is this shed worth? What was for supper? Burger and chips. Oh, we've had a couple of every little helps, haven't we? Forgot about that. We've had 3 every little... Yeah, Voxpool's done at every little helps. Paul's done at every little help. And you show up has done at every little help. So that's an extra 3 grand. That is enough money for us to do the tractor. And Blackmere and Double Sight. So yes, that is definitely enough to put the front weight on the tractor. So we'll start off with that and we'll get this tractor sorted. Then there's another front weight I actually want to go and buy. Customize this. Front weight, yes. But this is blue power. Okay. There we go. So that should be better offset now. Yeah, there we go. Down and up again. Right, so we can go park this in the shed. Then I think we need 2 more front weights. We need 1 for the JCB and we need 1 for the T6. Let's have a look. Particular front weight I want. I've added to this series, and this is why we sold 2,000 each. Yeah, that would be good for the... Let's go to the pub. It is that kind of thing.
So I got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key.
You can put that on the front. Is there a JCB version?
Let's get together in perfect harmony. No. I got 20 acres, and you got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key.
Mostly snow throughout. Yeah. Right, I do want to go get one of these, so we'll pop down to the shop with the T6 and go and grab one of those. Might see if we can hire the plough at the same time, but this is one of those times where we're gonna fumble to find something to do for a little bit, and then suddenly something's gonna hit me, and it's gonna be, oh, we could do that. But considering that we should be able to earn a lot of money with the from contracts on here, February is just being horrible. On the plus side, it takes a while to drive to the shop. Him is unstable. But this is why we've got cows on here. It's supposed to be that when we have the winter months, when we're deep in snow like this and we can't do anything on the farm, we're supposed to be able to tend to the cows at that point. But we don't have any extra feed for them at the moment. We're waiting for March to come along. Got a big bit of snow on the road here. Big drift. But yeah, we can't do anything about that at the moment. Could get the bucket out and clear the snow out of the yard, maybe. That might be a good job to do. Wow, that is a big delay. Yeah, it's gonna be a while for... I might reset the stream at some point. Yeah, there's a big delay of the stream. Hang on. Can I, if I refresh that, if that catches up. That's still quite a way behind. Actually, Kelly, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Yeah, I'm just seeing the T6 pull out of the barn, and I am halfway to the shop. I will answer your queries as quickly as I can. Can't believe I used to stream at 1080p. Just seems a world away now. We haven't got any. I know we haven't got any cows that come of age because we're at that point where they haven't. Can't plough frozen ground, so that's a problem. We can't mulch because we tried that and we just slid everywhere. Yeah, it's a cold February, and it's just, we'll have a look at what the forecast is when we get up to the shop. Try and see if it's going to be this bad next month, because if it's this bad next month, we do have a problem. We only have that opportunity. Well, that's why I think you're doing the barley, because we only have next month that we could plant wheat. Yes. I have lazy contract farmers on, so they won't do anything until the last possible moment to give me more ability to do contracts. Right, let's grab this weight then. I wish if you went actually up to the shop, then you ended up with a cheaper. None of that's of any use to us. Weights. This. Onyx black. New Holland blue. Buy that. Yes. Okay, and then we'll see if we have enough money left over to get the plough. We're gonna go for the Kubota plough. No, we don't have enough money to lease the plough at the moment. It isn't the end of the world. Can I? Wow. You could go no decals on this and have it with the packer mat as well. Although we don't need it with that. Frame. Wow. That I really like. But yeah, I can't afford it. Right. Yeah, the gritters have not gone to work. Usually weekend nights that are worse because everyone is at home using the internet. Sunday nights are normally fine. I mean, Sunday night is one of my best nights for streaming. And I don't normally have an issue on a Sunday. I don't normally have too big an issue streaming to YouTube. Oh, I do like that. On a Saturday normally. But my internet tends to go through phases. So it will have a time when it's absolutely fine and works perfectly, and then it'll have other times where it just doesn't work, and I get connection issues. Does seem to be evening out a bit now, so it looks like it's going to start to catch up soon. It is going above the expected kbps, so soon we should be okay. It has dropped 62% of frames so far, which is nuts. That's a little bit crazy. I don't suppose there's we haven't got any woodlands or anything that we can cut some trees down. I think we will look and see if we can clear any snow from our yard, because I think that's going to be the thing we've got. There's snow on the ground in the yard. We need to get that cleared, and it'll give us a good job to do. Alternative is to go and have a look around the map and see what other stuff there is. Making snowman in the snow. Oh, with the bucket. We could try. I don't think it'll work. I don't think we can actually make a snowman. I think it'll. I don't think it'll quite work. Oh, down the bottom and around. Hey, take it off that. Hey, Jesse's. Blue is cool. It's a pity you can't take the marker pole off this. Obviously on the JCB we won't need that. It's only something we need on the field work. What I do want to do is make a variant of this that has the VF logo on the front there instead of one of those, and get the VF logo to appear. Then we can have the VF logo with Virtual Farmer underneath, and have that on the front weight of all my tractors. That would be cool. It should be doable. Shouldn't be too hard a thing to implement, I don't think. Galcomp Gamer, thank you for resubscribing at tier 1 for your 47th month. You are awesome. Right. Right, let's pull this in here and park this tractor up then. We actually don't have much in the way of snow on the ground in our yard either. Looking at this. Got a bit on the ground here. Hope that is all concrete, so that is that's all fine. A little bit down the side. We don't even have that job to do. So pleased we got the lime on the ground last time. Does this freeze over? The pond frozen? No, I don't think it is. Pond hasn't frozen. Oh, so that's the other thing I want to do is put a roadway along here, along the end of this field. Do that too. Yeah. Let's have a look at our cows. What have we got here? Oh, bear redeemed clean meat. I redeemed it while I was driving this around. And cheers, Net Sound 19. This is gonna hurt so much ahead. I asked earlier, I think it was missed. Is a wheel and controller good to play with, or do you really need the side panel? A wheel, I know lots of people who really love playing with a controller. I absolutely love playing with a wheel. I played with a wheel before I got a side panel. And yeah, playing with the wheel is fantastic. I also love the side panel. The side panel is fantastic, although I have been through 3 of them. Although they all developed the same fault. And on my current one, I ended up just disconnecting the bit that was causing the problem, and it now just works fine. Thankfully, it's not a function that I tend to use very much, or that I did tend to use very much. There we go. Nice clean tractor. If I had a transport contract, do that. Separate ones for which type of farmers? Let's just check that. Lazy farmers. Oh no, it's not activated. If activated, will more often skip work. Okay, let's activate that. Sewing work more rarely and offers contracts instead. Fertilizing work more rarely offers contracts instead. Ooh. Oh, wow. I need to look at these settings, I think. I love this idea that you can only borrow equipment after you've done so many contracts. That's really quite cool. I will have to have a look at that, I think. Yeah, I like those options a lot. But yeah, I've activated the lazy farmers. Yes, very much could, Paul. Wow. Now and no contracts. Look at that. Okay, I think it's a game problem with patchy fields then. Because look at 22. What is that? That's sugar beet. On the weights, yeah. Right, so how much is this shed worth? My next question. And do we have space to store the stuff we got under here at the moment? I think ultimately might not want this. Only 14,000, and the cow pasture we've got in here is 36,000, but I think that's got a load of feed in it. Right, I will be right back because I can hear something. Right, I've restarted the stream. See if that stays now. So I was looking at the cost of this. This is only worth about 15,000. The cow pasture here is only worth about 36,000. Oh, do you know what? I don't like this cow pasture. Ooh-ar. So I think I'm gonna sell this cow pasture. I'm not overly happy with it. It's got a few faults, and I could do with the 36,000 to be honest. So let's sell that cow pasture. That will then allow us to get the that will then allow us to get the plough when we need to. Okay, 36,000. I could buy. Oh wow, really? The fence is not part of the pasture. Fence is not sellable? Yeah, it is. There. Not getting any money for it. But it is sellable at the very least. Or it is demolishable, I should say. So we could make another grass field out of this area down here. Although I'd quite like somewhere to put the cows in the summer. We might redevelop everything. We might redevelop everything once we've got a bit more money, but I think this is probably a good grass area for us for now. It has, it really has. Wow, you can take out midsections as well. Right, so that has cleared that out. And yeah, do I need this? Is there somewhere where we can put our slurry spreader and our feeding line? When are we going to do perfect series? I want to finish off my current 2 series first. And then I'm looking to do perfect. Perfect, I need to have a little bit to do. A little bit of extra stuff. Okay, we can put the feeding trailer in here, I think. And I think I might just park the slurry trailer outside, or the slurry out here, next to the actual slurry pit. Okay, let's do that. Then we'll demolish that shed, and that means that we can go and replant that field in the new year as a do you know what? I might reconfigure. I'm not sure that I like this weight on here. You can build your own farm. I know, I already have chosen the farm. Drunken Foxes, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Right. So, we want this. Right. And yeah, we get rid of this shed here. We'll then be able to plough this whole area and make another grass field, which will be useful to have a little grass field. And then later we can always build a cow pasture in it. Which, if we had a cow pasture that we could cut, that would be quite useful. Right. So let's park this in the shed here. That is out the way. I already have. Oh, am I? No. We're doing silage bales, so not looking to add a silage pit. I am looking to add some bale storage somewhere, because one thing we don't have at the moment is any bale storage, which is kind of what this big barn was down here, and kind of what I was going to use this for. So we may still have some bale storage down this end. But we might not. I might try and put a one of those nice round barns in somewhere. Yeah, it's the snapping setup with silage pits can be fairly horrible. Right, we're gonna put our slurry spreader down here. Park it here. Yeah, one place I've been considering building a bale storage place is where we've just parked this. So there's a little bit of space there that we could do. We could actually store silage bales there, and I'm considering that. We'd have to move that trail up, but we can do that. That's fine. Alternatively, could look at a couple of other things. I kind of feel that looks a little bit ridiculous onto that way. See, there's space we could put around bale shed here. There's space around the back. In fact, wow, okay. Do I have one of those? Thought I had. That one is too big. That one. Oh, there were a load released recently, and I don't. Oh, no, here we go. Oh, yeah, that would fit. Wow. As a bale storage shed at the back there, that would fit really well. We'd have to move that silo we put in, but that would definitely fit in there. Yeah, like that. Massively would fit in there. And because it's from Lancy Boy's pack, just matches everything else on the farm really, really well. That there would stick out too much. The other place to put it, as I was saying, would be here. Which again, I think that actually fits in quite well in that point there. The bales would smell of slurry, yeah. That fits in quite well there as a storage shed at the end of the yard as well. So yeah, we got some options. We would have to move some bits and pieces about. We are going to need some bale storage at some point. Right. I might go and sort this road, I think. So I was saying, before we go any further with work, I want to have a road that runs down the bottom of this field here and out to there. Continuing this path. So landscaping, painting. That's animal mud. Cobblestone, dirt. Right. So enlarge that. Change the shape of that. Follow the edge of the field round like this. Like that. Then grass and take that down really small. M enlarges. Why does nothing else reduce? I sold the cow pasture, which I decided I didn't like. Yeah, N should be changed brush size, but that's not changing the brush size. Come out. Okay, so that's working. That's a good road down the edge of the field here. And takes us out to the other side. Yep. But yeah, I do just want to put some grass down the side of it. The trouble I've got, I can't change my brush size. Okay. Grass. Brush size slightly. Down the edge like this, just to give us a little bit leeway. This is one of the great things about having huge fields, is that I don't need to worry so much about losing a little bit of field. Then plants, grass, this is the expensive bit. Thing in the grass itself just eats so much money. It's right, there we go. Then looking at this, we want forest ground, grass, dry grass, grass patchy, grass dry patchy. I want grass, gravel, moss, rock, dark, wet mud, no. Go with this. Patchy grass down the middle of the road. And put plants wise patches. Go, and then I want to put some mud in as well. So the dark texture. Put some mud somewhere. Wet mud. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I like that. So that is a nice new road down the side. Andreas Snorhill, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. But yeah, that then goes down the side here. It means we don't have to go on the main road at all to get to this end of the farm. We've just got a field there already. Cheers, Andreas. Yay! Oh, I've got to buy 4 new tires for the Land Rover. So, yeah, my Land Rover's off the road for now because 4 new tires are gonna come, which is £600. Just got back from shopping with the wife. Ah, damn. But quality time spent with the wife. Can't believe how much it's snowing. Right, so with 33,000, we can either buy the plough, which I don't think we need to. I think we can just go and release it. So I'm gonna head back up to the shop with the JCB because I need to get the weight for that anyway. And we'll go and release the plough, the Kubota plough as well. Hey DJ Liam, welcome along. Oh yeah, something I wanted to check, and I was going to check at the shop earlier, is exactly what is the forecast for the next couple of days. Are we looking at... We're looking at rain. Wow, look at that. So we've got a maximum of like 5 degrees at the moment with freezing temperatures. March, it's jumping to 18 degrees and then 15 degrees and then 16 and 6. Wow. Yeah, it's just this day that's really, really snowy. And really, really cold. And so it's going to cause us a whole load of problems because it's really, really snowy and really, really cold. This is, although in fairness, this is February in Norfolk. This happens on a regular basis. If it's going to snow in Norfolk, it's going to snow in February. But at least if we get the plough, we can hit the ground running. Hopefully it won't cost us too much overnight. Hello, Zaremba 108. Welcome along. Any plans for Meadowgrove when it comes out? I will cross the Meadowgrove bridge when it happens. Meadowgrove has been one of those maps that's been coming for a very long time. And to be perfectly honest, I honestly can't make plans for maps that have not yet been released. I have a vague idea of what I want to do for Oxy's new map, but at the moment it's a vague idea. It's, you know, I've not got any solid plans for it. Where am I from? I sound British. I am British. Yes, I am from the UK. I live in Norfolk in the UK. Something I did realize today. 2.5 months to FarmCon. Also, 2 weeks to my birthday. You're from Poland? Awesome. If anybody wanted to buy me anything for my birthday, I have a wish list. Oh God, a week on Monday, I am doing something I said I'd do at 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm gonna jump out of a plane. I'm going skydiving a week on Monday. Okay, driver. Yeah, we do. We drive on the left-hand side of the road. Right, we are going to pick up this plough and wait for this tractor. Although I'm half tempted to get a smaller weight for the other. No, not construction. I don't want to build anything here. What weights do we have, actually? Do we have a straight up New Holland weight? We do. So I'm actually tempted to get one of these and stick this on the T6 and then rework the one we've got. Especially it's a lot cheaper. Yeah. I'll buy one of these. Then and then we're gonna get a plough as well. Plough. Motor. Positracks, thank you for resubscribing with Prime Gaming for your 3rd month. You are awesome. We'll go for a standard setup. 165 horsepower. Yes, the T6 can run it. And it was only 1800, so yeah. Right, and we'll get both these back. My boys keep fading out now and again, does it? Don't know why that would be. Testing. 1, 2, 3. That's weird. That front weight is almost on the road. It's so far. Silage harvesting will be interesting. Yeah. Tell you what, tomorrow night's stream is gonna be busy as anything. Because we're gonna have to finish off we're gonna have to mulch at least one. I don't know why the JCB is flickering. It's a base game JCB, so it's not like it's a mod that it's happening with. I don't know why it's flickering. It's a little bit strange like that. Right, one thing we do need to do is grab a screenshot. That'll do nicely. But yeah, I have 2,000 Vipers bungee jumping. Oh, I have considered trying to do a subathon again. The The last one did not go well. You know how some people, they do a subathon and they go for 5 days. I did a subathon and lasted 3 hours. I had a normal stream. Yes, it is a mod. It is called, in fact, it's called Pro Shot. You can see it down the bottom left-hand corner behind my throne wishlist. Yeah, I want to get a JCB icon on here, Paul. I want to replace this tractor with it because this tractor's coming up to 40 hours. I'd like to get the icon to replace it, but we can't afford that at the moment. I think after our first harvest this year, we're going to be in a much better place. But we've spent a lot of money on setup. We're spending a little while trying to get ourselves moving on here. And once we are moving, once we've got stuff going, I think we're going to be fine. It's that initial getting stuff going that we're struggling with, because we've had a fairly harsh winter. I mean, we started. This is only our 4th stream on here, and we got hit. We've been hit by bad weather ever since we started on here. Oh, look at that. That's sliding down to the bottom here. Right. Burning, so we're good. Yeah, the snow's all collected at the bottom of the road there. I really wonder what that's predicted, Bull. Oh, job icon, not you know what? I read that as JCB. I didn't even read that as job. I read that as JCB. Later, Positrax. Yeah, more FSL tomorrow. Adam123, Adamo, welcome along. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome along. Yeah, more FSL tomorrow, and it's gonna be really interesting tomorrow. All the games are best of 5 in the FSL tomorrow, and of course, if it goes to 5 games, some of the teams are gonna be really pushing it for a team perk. I think it's gonna be so interesting. Your eyes are blurred as well. Right, let's bring this in here. And fold it. I want to switch tractors around, get the T6 ready. And then we're going to change that front weight on the New Holland. Because, yeah, I don't like that. So that front weight is going to go on the JCB and we're going to repaint it. And the plough is going to go on the T6. Oh, no. You can see already that's making that wheelie, so should be fine. And let's unfold it. I think I might put a little bit of extra weight on the front of this. Oh yeah, definitely. Right, let's get some extra weight. So this is the beautiful thing about this weight. That is, we can customize this and we can increase it to 900. That now should balance things out quite nicely. Or at least it's not quite so bad. That is a big looking plough for this tractor, but this tractor should be able to handle it fine. 165 horsepower is the requirement for this plough, and this is a 175 horsepower tractor. I think while the FSL is on tomorrow, I might make a start on your Lego Technic John Deere. Oh, nice. Listen to the FSL and build Lego. It just sounds awesome. There we go. Might give this tractor a walk while we're at it, actually. Finished the London City State the other night and pitched double it. Oh, wow. Right, let's get this into the shed, and yeah, we'll give this JCB a wash after that. I think that looks much more reasonable on the front of this JCB. Customize, take the branding off it. JCB yellow on. Customize that. And there we go. That works. That works much better. Let's wash the tractor. Clear off all the snow. Lights off. And parking. Yeah, that's good. I'm pleased with that. So we've got our front weight onto the front of this. We've got a reasonable front weight on the front of that. We've got a good front weight on the front of this as well. And we've got that plough ready to go. Anything new in the shop? Nope. Through the doorway. Thank you. Our milk has gone up by 200 litres, so it's not going up overly far. I think that's partly because looking at our cows, there is... Yeah, you see, this is the thing. All of our cows that are producing milk are 19 months old. They are... Yeah. The majority of our herd is still calves at the moment. So that's why our milk production is still quite low. What we're going to wait to do is for these cows here, these 19 months old, for them to reproduce and produce a set of calves. By that point, I'm hoping that these ones should be producing milk. We might see if we can get 2 sets of calves out of these, actually. It depends on how quick the reproduction is. We got much manure out of these yet? Straw. I know we've got no straw in there at all. 1,604 litres of slurry. We're getting there, but we're going to need a lot of slurry off of here as well. And this, I'm of 2 minds. Oh, actually, was it 20,000 for that shed? I was saying. Where are you? Yeah, it's 20,000. Would fit in there very nicely if I remove the existing silo that we put in. I'm not sure there's anything left in that silo. Yeah, we would have to get rid of the silo and place it there. Trying to get this exactly right. Yeah, so about there-ish is where I'd have to go. Further that when it overlaps. Okay. Quite a lot of space to maneuver. So about there-ish would be where I'd have to go. But that would be a good place to store stuff. Hello, Landon. 7903. Welcome along. Question is, do I then sell that lime silo? How much is in it? I want to know what's in it. Okay, so we've got 27,000 litres of lime still in there. If I try and sell that, is it going to sell that lime? Escape. Oh. Yeah, so it would sell that lime as well, which is not bad actually. Hello, good Doc 16. Welcome along. Then we'll see where we are in the springtime. It's either there or here that's going to have to go. And either of those is a good match. Either of those is a good fit. Right. I think we may have hit an impasse for tonight, though. I think we may have hit a point where we can't do much else. There's nothing to feed the cows. Oh, hang on. No, I tell a lie. The ground has thawed. It may still be snowing, but I think we can probably actually go and do the job I wanted to do today. Because if the ground's thawed, the snow will have as well. Always happens. So we'll go and see if we can actually mulch this field, because if we can, yeah, we can. Look at that. The snow is gone. So while it's still snowing, it has also thawed a little bit. Good times, chat. Good times. Oh, what's the dog doing on the field? Hate snow. Right, let's see if we can get this to go straight then. Oh, let's load the track then. Oh. No. How did I do it last time? How ever do you get it to load a track? Okay. So create a dummy track. Okay, and then try and load that. We'll see how well this works. I think I might have it. That seems about right. Full realism from Paul for 5 minutes. And away it goes. This happened to us last time. We got really far through the stream. And then it had, and then it caused us. Hey, Catcracker6, welcome along. Happy Saturday to you as well. Hey, Trincam, welcome along. Nice thawed ground. How you doing, Twin Cam? Guys, go and check out my awesome fellow Red Dirt Rough Rider, Mr. Twin Cam Gaming. He is fantastic. You should be following him and watching his stuff if you are not already. Doing well? Awesome. Ooh, busy day. My pleasure, Twin Cam. Always got time for the Cayman Nation. Back her up. I am so pleased that the ground has thawed a bit and we're able to actually get this field mulched. It is, yeah. I was looking at it going, we got, there's nothing else I can do on the farm. Gonna have to finish it here but no, we've got a job to do and we've got about half an hour to do it. So maybe, just maybe, we can get this mulch today. And then we're gonna have to, I'm gonna have to decide between fields 28 and 30, which one we're gonna put the spring barley in. Because we've got to mulch that field next. The trouble I've got is that this tractor needs to do both the mulching and the seeding. Unless another tractor comes up and we're able to get another tractor on the farm for this kind of work. Don't know what is the power requirement of this mulcher. I know the JCB will do it, but the JCB is not really planned to be used for a so 200, so the T6 won't run it. Fire Duck raiding with a party of 5. Welcome, 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 raiders. I hope you had a good stream, Fire Duck. My pleasure. You shared your community with me. I will share my community with you. The realism experiment is a set of rules fire deck that we add on to Farm Sim to try and make it a little bit more realistic. If you want to see the rules for yourself, !realism in the chat. And yeah, it's really works well for adding a little bit of extra a little bit of an extra check to or a little bit of an extra challenge to Farm Sim, and I really enjoy it. It just means that things are a little bit more difficult, and that there is the chance of failure. It is very possible that we don't get everything we want done in time. We've had it in the past where we've had a fallow field where we're just not being able to get all of the work done. I've had it before where I've had crops go bad in the field because I've not been able to get them harvested in time, because the game has just done stuff that stops me. So yeah, it's for me it's a challenge, and it always is always fun for me to do. Hey Zerky 109, my day's been good, thank you. Farming Simulator League today is back. We've got the Easter challenge going on. It'll be back tomorrow morning from 9 a.m. BST. So really pleased to have that back. And yeah, it's been a pretty fun day with that back. Casting with Copter. Hello Reese Welsh 1888, welcome along. And to answer your question, Twin Cam, I've been using the rocket pop today, the split gate rocket pop, the Focus. It's awesome. I love that flavor. But the stuff I use in the evenings normally is the Hydrate. I need to actually speak. I need to speak to my contact because I need more Hydrate. Really good for evening streaming when you don't want a huge amount of caffeine. So yeah. How do you turn on the wipers? They come on automatically. Question: can you use auto load if you had bales? No auto load, Fireduck. Everything has to be done manually. Zerky 109, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Yep. Cobble Park Farm in FN 17. I got really screwed over by the weather, and we were unable to get the potatoes up. Had half of one of our fields on Cobble Park Farm go wrong, and just lost half the field. My truck in the Farm Sim pick section. Yeah, go for it. Absolutely go for it, Zerky. That's exactly why it's there. If I get better at the game, I might have to try. Later, Fireduck, and yeah, thank you again for sharing your community with me. You're awesome. You like hanging out in this field, dog? Do I have any mods? What, that I've made or that I'm using? I'm using quite a few mods on here. This is beginning to get a little bit out of line by the looks of things. Yeah, let's move this across. We'll do a quick adjustment. Go back there. We'll make sure that that's right. Using, yes, so this T7, this is a mod. I'm using manual attach. I'm using what else am I using? I'm using, oh god, I'm using a load of mods on here. See if we can get a screenshot actually coming the other way. Yeah, now that's out of alignment the other way. It's not wholly straight. Okay. I want that angle. I want 49 degrees. Let's redo this. So, set a 9 degrees. That should do it. Later, Paul Sinclair. Catch you next time. Yeah, that is wrong. Look at that. That is way off. $49 degrees, that is not. It wants to be 233. Nope, 232 maybe. That looks more like it. Okay, move that across a bit. We'll see if that holds true at the other end. Evening, Farmer Tomo, welcome along. Hasten Man 85, welcome along. That looks pretty good. Little bit over. See how well that goes. You might be right, Twin Camp. That is well, no, I can't do and a half. See that now, that is definitely off. So 232 must be what it is. No GPS and stuff. Yeah. Definitely. Right, that seems to be about right now. Or at least right enough to get the rest of this field finished. Hello, Classman 85, welcome along. Going well, thank you. Set the cruise control going. Might want to save a track. I tried saving a track, Blackmere. That's the trouble. It fouled up and didn't work. I was unable to reload it. Nifty 56, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Viet fan. Wow, that was a bit sharp. See, that doesn't seem right. We'll try saving that, add ones for odd fields. Okay. I just couldn't find a way to get it to actually load the track. That was my trouble. Well, the trouble is, I think I've fouled it up now so badly. I don't think that is my original track anymore. I think that's an old track. Sorry, that's a messed up one. I think I've sort of completely messed it up. The other way to do it is just to disconnect GPS completely. Actually, way to do this. Need to try and get on the best track I can here. Alright, and set point A. Set point B. Move it across a bit. And that's it. I think 231.5. As Drinkcam said, 231.5 is pretty much spot on. What map is this? This is the Oaks. It's available from King Mods. If you go !map, you can get the details to download it. And center this a bit more. There we are. That, I think, should do it. How's my farm build coming? It's going okay. On it on a Tuesday night, and I'm looking to try and define all of the fields and the areas. So I'm gonna try and do just on the ground to find all the fields and everything. Now that again is not right. Not yet. I'm really cutting back on the number of videos I'm doing at the moment, Catcracker. So currently not looking to do Forestry Friday again for a little bit. Thank you, Zerky. Catch you later. 1 AM for you. Wow. I think I might just ignore GPS. We'll fill it in ourselves. Yeah, I'm in a fortunate position where I don't need to create as many videos as I have been. And I would rather concentrate on getting the videos out I can. So YouTube at the moment, I'm concentrating on finishing off the 2 series I've got, and then I will look and see what's out and probably start a new series going maybe 3 times a week, with the role play on the 4th day. I want to sort of step back and relax a bit and just keep things going, and then at some point I might be able to go, right, bang, here's a big push on the channel. But at the moment it's, yeah, I want to do smaller, more focused series going forwards, and series that don't take 6 months for all their episodes to come out. I want a series to do about 30 episodes rather than about 60, and I want them to do it in a period of about a month and a half to 2 months. So that's what I'm looking to do going forwards, and I'm looking to run a series for roughly about 2 years in game. Started to start from scratch on Nottingham Park. Pretty tough going. Only contract when I started was a £3,000 fertilizing contract. Well, at least you would start from scratch, so you could buy the fertilizer if you wanted to do it. I've had that set up when I've been doing a start from nothing, and that's harsh. Especially if it's some fertilizing contracts as well. The only equipment they give you is slurry equipment or manure equipment, which is really harsh. Am I going to be doing a map tour of Court Farms? I will probably do a map tour of Court Farms. The snow is stopping. Like last time, we'll get this field mulched today. I'd like to get the plough on it and start getting it ploughed, but I don't think we'll get very far into it. It was very popular. Those would be easier. They would. It's popular, but not as. It'll take a while for that to take off. They do take a little bit longer to do, Catcracker. And yeah, I would like to do more of that kind of video. Oh God, I've got a really. I've had a throat infection recently. And at the moment, I've got a pain that runs from my left ear all the way down here. I'm not, well, it's something to do with that. And I can feel it in here. It's a little bit inflamed. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Thankfully it's not sitting in my sinuses, because I have had a sinus infection before that's just sat across here. And at the time, the only way I could get to sleep was to put BBC, as it was at the time, because it's now BBC News. But this will tell you how long ago this was to put BBC News 24 on, which, if you've ever watched rolling news, is just so repetitive. And I had that on sitting vertically up in bed until I fell asleep sitting up, and that was the only way that I could fall asleep when I had the sinus infection. Thankfully at the moment, yeah, it is painful down that side, but it's better than it was 2 weeks ago. I was nearly off work 2 weeks ago, but being only a month into my new job, I didn't want to take the day off. I'm looking forward to it. There are certain things, as we discussed on Wednesday's stream, there's a couple of things that concern me. I'm very much hoping the farms are customizable. We will see exactly how customizable they are when it comes up. Yeah, I really want to see it, that you can go in and you can customize the farms to your use. That's what I'm really looking for. I'm hoping for a good coverage of contracts, and there's some mention of placeable areas, and that worries me a little bit. I mean, one of the things I wasn't so hot on Calmston was these big areas of the maps that had no fields, that were just like wasteland, that were built to be placeable areas, but cost a fortune to do. And yeah, I'd much rather have a customizable farms and more fields than just big areas of the map that are wasteland, that are for building your own farm. So the other thing I'd like to see is production. So what I'm looking for, and this goes for any map, not just for Oxy's Neck map, but any map, I'm looking for the basic features of Farming Simulator to be implemented in. So I'm looking for some implementation of production chains. I'm looking for some implementation of customizable farmyards. I'm looking for implementation of contracts. You know, I'm looking for all of these things to be in there. And I say this as somebody who is absolutely putting their money where their mouth is and going, right, I am looking, and detailed woodlands. Oh, absolutely. I've said it time and time again. If you ever want to see how much work a modder puts into their map, go check out the woodland area. Because somebody who is really into their map, really looking to put detail into their map, their woodlands area will be so nicely detailed because they want to put the time and effort into every single part of their map, and that includes underneath the tree. So yes. I wonder where you learned that, Twin Cam. But yeah, it's one of my go-tos. If I want to see how much detail someone wants to put into a map, I go check the woodlands, because they're the areas that people cut corners. It's the whole riders thing. So if you guys don't know, I can't remember which band it is, but there's one band who got a reputation for having a really odd rider, and the rider was that they wanted a jar of M&Ms. It was either a jar of M&Ms or a jar of Skittles in their dressing room with no blue Skittles. Classman 85, thank you for gifting a sub to Big Mellow. You are awesome. Oh no, that's off. We're not using GPS. And the reason for this is not because they were being really picky. It was because there's some very important safety things and very important bits and pieces in the rider that are needed for the show to go well. And having it in the rider that they wanted a jar with only with one type of color taken out meant that they could walk into their dressing room, they could see the jar, and they could immediately see whether their rider had been followed to the letter. And if it hadn't, they could turn around and go, no, we're not doing it, because if that isn't done, what else hasn't been done? Which is a really great visual identifier for that kind of thing. And for me, it's the same with the woodlands. I know the woodlands are an area of a map that 95% of players are not going to go and touch, are not going to go near. So if there's going to be corners cut on a map, they're going to be cut in the woodlands. That's the place where a map maker is going to spend the least amount of time. So if you go and look at the woodlands on a map, and the woodlands are highly detailed and pride has been taken and great interest has been taken in it, you can tell that the rest of the map has had a huge amount of time and a huge amount of detail put into it. So yeah, that's why I look at the woodlands, because it is the place that is going to get looked at the least. And yeah, always a good indicator of a highly detailed, well-made map is how well they've done the woodlands. Okay, we are doing well. But that's why when it comes to making my own map, I will be spending a decent time in the woodlands, because I know how I want the woods to look on my map. Currently looking for a new map to play for the next challenge. So what are you looking to do in your challenge? Because you know what, this map is a harsh challenge. I mean, the realism experiment on here is gonna be challenging. We'll make a lot of money from just 3 fields, but it is gonna be a challenge to get everything done. I've heard good things about Ermby. That's Upper Mississippi River Valley. Is that right? Choose to build your farm version. Yes. No, I really want to do Saskatchewan at some point. That is a lovely map. Basically, starting debt, having to reclaim farmlands once owned by the farm. Ah, exactly what I do on my roleplays. Upper Mississippi River, yeah. Right, headlands, we're gonna start at this part of the field over here. Small map, mostly small fields, very detailed. I wanna have a go on St. Cali at some point. We also still need to lime the grass field, but I think what we'll do is we'll get a cut from the grass field first, and then we'll lime it. Also want to see if there's any grass contracts. Just started on Edgewater SAS. It's really challenging with the grass field layout. Yeah, the field layout just seems really interesting. And what I'd love to try and do is just see if I can do a cosplay course on it. See if I can work out how to cosplay Edgewater, because it is just crazy. I think if Calmston, not Calmston, Oxy's new map is going to be a while coming out, I might go and do Edgewater as my next series. So, like, if it's going to be June, July time before we see Oxy's new map, then I might, for May, go and do Edgewater. Thoughts with his testers? How long am I planning to do oats for? Depends. We will see. It could be I play this map until the next version of Farm Sim comes out. Could be that another map that fits really well. Well, do you know what? Actually, no. I will probably start streaming my dad's, my own map. When I've completed it. So I would have said we'll probably do the Oaks until then. And then I might give the Realism experiment a rest so that I can just play my dad's farm. It'll still be, you know, from a realistic perspective. So probably still a Realism experiment type game, but not actually the Realism experiment. We'll probably start with a load of equipment and fields and everything. Very tempted to do it as a multiplayer, a single farm multiplayer. Basically, people could come on and help me to do stuff. The plan is I'm trying to get it done for Christmas. So planning to be building my map for the rest of the year. I want to Felix Farming Life. I'm gonna have to learn Blender to do it. I may put placeholders in to begin with. Will there be a new farm sim this year? Yes and no. So no, there won't be a new farm sim on PC. Yes, there will be a new farm sim on mobile and Switch. So Farming Simulator 23 is out next month for Switch and mobile. But there won't be a main version of Farm Sim out this year. I reckon the next version of Farm Sim is going to be FS25. And I reckon it'll be November next year. But I have nothing to back that up. That's my guess. I don't think Giants will go more than 3 years without redoing it. Look, you've been running around this field all day. Go home. Go on. Oh, no. Go home. Go on. Off you go. Yeah, Miranda, I'm the same. Don't know what happened there. 3 years does feel about right, and I really liked the 3 year gap between 19 and 22. It was pretty much perfect. What was for supper? I had hamburger and chips from the local kebab shop, one of our local shops. So year 3 season pass. Maybe a reduced year 3 season pass, because there won't be a November. There wouldn't be a November DLC for it. I could see it maybe having some individual releases. Maybe I don't know, or if there is a year 3 season pass, I don't think it'd be as expensive as year 1 or 2. Hey Deke, welcome along. How you doing, my friend? I think Giants could switch things up for a game and do something unexpected. I think the big thing with the next one is jeez. I think the big thing for the next one is that it's not going to be driven by a major brand. I mean, think about it. This is FS22. What's the brand that drove FS22? Because it was John Deere that drove FS19. No, actually, do you know what? I don't think there was really a major brand that drove FS22 even. It was more the addition of seasons and things like that. But Fed was already in the game, that's the thing. Right, there we go. It is 5:30. Crossover with GTA 6. Yeah, I don't think there was a major brand for FS22, which just shows how far Farm Sim has come. You know, it's not it's sold on a brand, it's sold on the playability. McCormick, yeah, but I mean it wasn't like John. So you had for FS 15 you had New Holland. For 13 Titanium you had Case. For 19 you had John Deere. You know, for the Platinum Edition 19 you had Class. There was no big thing like that. Hey Mr. Ting, welcome along. Yeah, there, and I've said many times what I'd really like to see from the animal side. There are always improvements. There are always things that can be made better. forwards, please. Right. We got that field finished. We've got... Have a look. Cows have done another 200 litres of milk. That's good news. So 31 is now... So 31 still needs ploughing. So that will get done next. Simon Kahisi. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. But 31 is now mulched. So that's good news. Next time, I think we want to get 28 mulched and then seeded. And 31 we want to get ploughed. So we'll get the plough running with a hired worker in there on the T6. And we'll get 28 mulched and hopefully seeded. We're not looking at bad weather next time. Yes, we got rain, but I think we'll be fine for that. And yeah, we're getting better. Got better weather. So that's all good news. Everything has thawed out rather nicely now. Oh, let's before we go, just take the Hilux and we'll go and have a look at this new road we built. Yes, Classman, I will be streaming tomorrow. So tomorrow night from 8:30 p.m. I will be streaming again. If there was another version, it would be more crop types, more ads to the animals, and just focus on that. A few other things. Look what they've added to FS22. It's a massive step up. Not really much more they can accept. Yeah. Okay, this road is a little bit wide. Wow, this road is very wide. I could have probably got away with just a single side of that. Never mind. Gamer Dragon, thank you gifting a tier 1 sub to Twin Cam. You are awesome. Also, I know he's not streaming at the moment, but when he comes back, you should already be following Gamer Dragon TV. He's awesome. Yeah, my road is a little bit wide. I could possibly, I think what we might do is just make that a little bit thinner later. But I'm happy otherwise. All is good here, GD. All is good here. Right, there we go. Right, and that, if we shut the farm gates, is going to be it for today, because it is 5 to 6 in the evening game. It is 5 to 11 here. We want to take the time down. We want to save the game. And we want to move forward next morning. So, oh, more snow overnight. But of course there is. And it's the morning. It is frozen again, but I think I think that's going to thaw fairly quickly. Save that, and then we'll have a quick look at the shop. See if we're going to need to borrow a pile of money. Get anything? No. Wow. I want a tractor. I want something around about the 200 horsepower mark. One of these older... Yeah, one of these older T7s would be quite useful. Yeah. A tier 4A New Holland. That in the blue power. Yeah, 200... a T7 220 would be just about perfect for what we need. lights. Both. That. No front loader. We'd want GPS. So that would cost us 175,000. Like that. Rim color, blue power. So that would be the perfect tractor for us. Not gonna turn up though, I don't think. Yeah. I also. That's the fast track. There we go. That's the one I'd like. As far as JCBs go, want to get the icon and have one of these as my karting. 218,000. It's fairly expensive, that is. Right, that is where we're gonna leave it for this evening, though. We will be back tomorrow night from 8:30 p.m. So FSL tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So come and join me for that over on the Giant Software channel on here on Twitch. And then 8:30 tomorrow night, we will be back here with more from the Realism experiment. So come join me for that as well. I am going to go and have a look at who is streaming now on a Saturday night. Normally, Reaver is streaming. So, is he about? Wow, nobody. Where's everybody? Right, let's see if there's somebody who I'm not following, but I should be following in the FS22 channel. English, please. There's nobody really. What I like to do, if I can't find anybody who I normally follow or anything, I like to have a look and see if there's anybody who I recognize who is who appears in here and who is part of the VFN community, because I feel it's always nice to then go and do that. A recommendation there for me. Okay, let's have a look at it. Yeah, okay. We'll go and see Wacky Gamer and surprise the hell out of him. Mystic. Although I will say, just having listened to him for a few minutes, the fruity language is out. So yeah, not everybody is as clean as me. But definitely some fruity language here. So we're gonna go and say hi to Wacky Gamer and send you over his way. Daddy, what are you on about, Deacon? I'm gonna leave it here for this evening. First, though, I do need to say some thank yous. Gamer Dragon, thank you for your gifted sub. You are awesome. Claus 185, thank you for your gifted sub. You are awesome. Fire Duck, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. Positive Tracks, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Galcomp Gamer, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Paul Sinclair, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. NetSound19, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. And that is everybody. Hey, Reaver. I thought you might be streaming, Reaver, which I was going to go and raid you, but you're not, so I can't. Hope you're doing well, bro. Right, we're going to leave this here. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.